take a look at day 9. Got a little bit of Manish Boy playing in the background.
All right, welcome to Learn Blues Harmonica 30 Days, Day 9. We are doing 12-bar blues. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. And yes, I do have a music download that you can grab. And you can play this thing right along with it. And we are going to talk about 12-bar blues specifically. All right. These backing tracks that I've got that you're going to be seeing, these are not MJ's backing tracks. These are ones that I created a long time ago, the last time I did this series. I found them just recently. So I'm putting them in here. So what we're going to do here today...
And once again, all that stuff's gone. It's all going to be Jam Zone now. Just because I've got Jam Zone playing Manish Boy. I mean... why use some kind of generic thing? I mean, even though Jam Zone does have generic stuff, why use generic when you can, get some of the cool songs?
We're going to talk about 12-bar blues and, what the makeup is of it. Now, the first thing that you're going to see is 1, 4, and 5. Okay, those are the chord progressions. All right. And how you put them into the 12 bars is what makes the 12-bar blues.
Nobody has been able to explain to me, to my satisfaction, why they pick 1, 4, and 5. I'm sure there's a real simple thing for it, right? How the chord progression goes. Because you got 1, then 2 and 3, then 4, 5, and then you probably go all the way up to 12. That would actually make sense, but I still need to figure that out. All right, back to the video.
Now, I was already playing along with the track when we came in here. So,
by the way, not knowing exactly why something is the way it is for me right now, I always think that that's secondary to knowing how to do it. So, if you're going to be playing, learn how to play the 12-bar blues. Don't worry about the math behind it.
We're going to get right into the track. Okay, now the way the 12-bar blues, actually, we're not going to get right into the track. The way the 12-bar blues is structured is you start out with your root note, and that's essentially the key that you're in. When you're in the key of G, I believe it's a C7, but C7 or G7. I'm not going to get into that part of it because I don't really do the names of the chords type of thing that much. Leave that to the guitar players. We've got it simple. We got 10 holes, we've got 1 harmonica, and we know what key it's in. In this case, key is C. We're playing a cross harp, so it's a G, so we're playing in the key of G. And we're just...
Okay, cross harp still counts, but key of C, once again, no longer important because we're going to be able to change keys with the Jam Zone.
Going to grab our harp and play those 1, 4, and 5. Okay. Now I could play them on here, but it's kind of waste.
This is the first time I let my hair down. I don't know.
Time. What we really need to do is just understand our workspace that we talked about way back when. And remember, we've got 2 through 5 holes. We can stick with those. We can actually go outside of those if we want to, but we won't go wrong if we're doing 2 through 5. And also, if we throw in bends or anything like that, we still can't go wrong with that 2 through 5. All right, so let's go ahead and break down the structure here. All right, here we go. This is 1.
By the way, I made that with GarageBand. I believe you can still do that with GarageBand. I just haven't messed with it since I no longer have a Mac. I work on PC again. So, anyway, that's, that came out of GarageBand. I do have it on my iPhone, And I thought about looking up to see if I could do the same thing, but I haven't really messed with it. By the way, I did turn off Manage Boy for this part.
Now we're going up to 4. And now we're going back down to 1. Now we're going up to 5. Back down to 4. And now we're doing a turnaround. 4 and 1. And we're back to 1 here.
Turnaround is the biggest pain in the ass to try and explain to people. Turnaround, it's just that whole muddy how you get back to the beginning type of thing. Blues is so much about just you end up, if you focus on it and you just listen to it, you get into it, you get the feel of it, and you start feeling how to make that transition work, and that just goes from there. I don't know how much longer the music plays for, but I might skip forward.
We do this one for 4 measures, 4 for 2 measures, for 2 measures. That's 12 bars. It is just like that. And as long as you know where you're going when you're...
I can't believe I played the whole thing there. But anyway, there is a couple of generic blues things that you don't have to pay for if you're getting the free version or you're not signing up for the subscription. And I may pull those up at some point just to show you guys what I mean. But that being said, like I said, everything's going to be based out of Jam Zone, so you can switch the keys and you don't have to worry about which harp you've got. And that way you can focus on, what harp you've got, how to play it cross harp, and how to go along with the music. It simplifies the whole process, and it also gives you the freedom to move around and do different things while you're not watching a video. Which I don't think people watch the video and sit there and get ready to play harmonica with it. If they are, cool, but why? Just, play music and blow harp. Anyway, I'll go ahead and finish this out. I'm sure this is just, I'm sure we've reached the part where it's all about, like, subscribe, donate, so on, and donate.
Doing that, and you got the right harmonica, you're set. That's it. You are officially a blues musician, blues harmonica player. If you can follow along with 12-bar blues and have the right harmonica, that's it. So there you go. We've got our 12-bar blues figured out, and we've gone, you can go through and play with them. I've got that backing track that you can download. Just remember, MJ's got great backing tracks as well. Just do a search for G.
Shout out again to MJ. MJ does do great backing tracks. I've thought about calling him up and seeing if we could work something out, but Jam Zone, once I stumbled on that and found out that I could license it through, Jam Zone, and be able to put stuff up on YouTube because of it, why go elsewhere? So, and that's on my side of the thing. I wouldn't be using it, even if I could do that, if it didn't work the way I wanted it to work for you guys. I would still be trying to figure out a different backing track system, But anyway, I digress. Let's watch.
Blues, and if it doesn't sound right for some reason, that's fine. Switch to a different one. It's not a big deal. You don't have to be too picky. And if you're figuring out bending, throw in the bends. But still, you just need to stick with that workspace 2 through 5, 2-hole draw, and then draws and blows up to 5, and you're good. So, once again, hit that subscribe button, click on that donation link, send me a donation. I really do appreciate it. If you need to buy your...
Blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. Okay, so we've gone through that whole process now. This, I think, was a pretty good video, but of course, the way I ended it is kind of, okay, you got it. You can play the blues now, and there's no reason to watch the rest of the videos on the whole thing, although there is other stuff in the videos to do. I think I'm going to do, like, week one is going to be, like, harmonica basics. And then week two is all going to be about cross harp and bending and everything like that, and how to put it all together. Um, and 12 bar, and, you know, three is going to be, um, you know, honestly, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm leaning towards week three being finding stuff to play, putting together a group of songs for you to play, to practice with. Not sure. It might actually be, week three might actually be how to amplify, how to do that type of thing, whether it's a pedal or it's or it's an amp, and what's the difference between a tube amp and solid state, blah blah blah. But yeah, let's see. I'll get it all figured out and get myself set up. I'll get it in book form, and I'll shoot videos for it and get it all to you guys once I get it figured out. And I guess that's it for today. And actually, there is one more thing I want to do. Just remember that Jam Zone's that QR code, and it's going to be down in the description.